Hello everyone, myself Yashvir Singh, currently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Information Technology, ABES Engineering College, Ghaziabad. Today, I am going to explain a topic of computer organization and architecture, both multiplication algorithms. Okay. First of all, I want to tell you about what is Booth algorithm. It is a multiplication algorithm that multiplies binary numbers, that could be signed numbers and unsigned numbers, in the form of complement notations. Signed numbers can be represented in the form of positive and negative numbers. Okay. This algorithm was invented by Andrew Donald Booth in 1950 in London. Okay. Here 2's complement means 1's complement plus 1 is known as 2's complement. Okay. Now this is an example of multiplication. This is the negative number minus 11 and this is another negative number minus 13. Okay. This is the multiplicand and this is multiplier. And another example is minus 11 into plus 13. These are the signed numbers. These are the signed numbers that can be represented in the form of negative and positive numbers. Okay. Let us consider two registers named as BR register, which holds the value of multiplicands. It means that multiplicands here in this example minus 11. BR holds the value of minus 11 here. Okay. Another register is QR register, holds the value of multiplier. Multiplier is here minus 13. Okay. The representation of signed numbers is as follows. Minus 11 can be represented in this form. 1 and this is the binary number of 11 and first bit, and it means that most significant bit is the signed bit, that can be represented in the red color. Okay. This bit represents signed bit and this is the binary number of 13, 1101. Okay. It means that I have already explained BR register hold the value of multiplicands. It means that minus BR holds the minus 11, okay, and QR holds the minus 13 because QR register holds the value of multiplier. This is the 5-bit representation. This is the 5-bit representation. It means that this is the binary number in the form of 4 bits and this is the signed bit. Then complete number represented by 5 bits, 1 signed bit and 4 the binary number of the signed numbers. Okay. Now I am going to explain the flow chart. Now I am going to explain the flow chart of the Booth algorithm. First of all, I start multiply of BR and QR. BR means multiplicands and multiplier. Okay. If we multiply BR and QR, then we will find an output in the form of multiplication. Okay. First of all, first step is multiplicands in BR and second one is multiplier in QR. Okay. After that, in this rectangular boxes, AC is accumulator. AC is accumulator register which is initialized by the 0. Okay. This is the QN plus 1. It is a 1-bit register. It is a 1-bit register which holds single value and it is initialized also by 0. Okay. SC here sequence counter register. It is represented by N. Okay. This value N is fully dependent on the number of representation of the signed. Here if minus 11 and minus 13 are represented in the 5 bits, then N equal to here 5. N means sequence counter register. The value of 5 fully depend on the bit representation of the signed numbers. Here bit representation are 5, then n equal to 5. After that, we go next step. This is the decision box. This is the decision box. Fully depend on the value of qn, qn plus 1. I have already told about qn plus 1 is the 1 bit register, and it is initialized by the 0. Then we can say that what is qn? What is qn here? Qn can be seen by this value. It means this box is for the accumulator, and next this box is qr. qr means is here. QR means multiplier. Suppose multiplier 5 bits are 10011. This is the LSB and this bit is the MSB. Okay. Then LSB of the QR. LSB of the QR is QN here. LSB of the QR is QN here, and QN, if the value of QR is 1 and the QN plus 1 is 10, then in this box we can put 10. Okay, these are possible combination of qn plus 1. Possible combination qn plus 1, 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 1 1. Okay, these are the 4 possible combinations. If the output of the decision box, in the form of qn and qn plus 1 is 10, then we will go this step. The value of accumulator minus BR is in the accumulator. Okay, if this condition, if the output of this decision box is 0 1, then we will go for addition. Addition means the value of accumulator plus BR register is stored in accumulator register. Okay, and the remaining 2 conditions 0 0 and 1 1. If we will find these 2 conditions, then we go directly to this step. Okay, ASR means arithmetic shift right. Arithmetic shift right. Accumulator, QR and QN plus 1, and sequence counter equal to sequence counter minus 1. It will decrease after every step. Okay, it means that from this step we will find an output in 2 steps, first and second. Okay, and in this case 0 0 and 1 1, we skip these two steps and directly go to this step, arithmetic shift right of accumulator, QR and QN plus 1. This step can be understood by the example, okay, or the multiplication. After that, next decision box is a sequence counter. If the value of the sequence counter is 0, then we will find an output and we will find an final output and end the process. If the value of sequence counter does not equal to 0, then we will go again this step. Okay, this is about the flow chart of the Booth algorithm. Okay, I revise again the flow chart. Multiply first, after that multiplication in BR and multiply in QR. Okay, the rectangular box represents accumulator and 1 bit register and sequence counter. These two registers are initialized by the 0, and sequence counter n is fully depend on the bit representation of BR and QR. Okay, this is 5 bit representation, then n equal to 5. Okay, after that decision box comes from the value qn plus 1. If there are 4 possible combination here, 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. If the output of the decision box is this, then we will follow this step. If the output of the decision box is 0 1, then we will follow this step. Otherwise the remaining possible combination are 0 0 and 1 1, then we will follow this step. Okay, after that next decision box is sequence counter. If the counter value of the output of the sequence counter is 0, then we will find an final output of the multiplication. Otherwise we will go again to this step. Okay, now I am going to explain an example of Booth algorithm. Example is that multiply -11 into -13 by using Booth algorithm. Okay, first of all I have already told this is fully depend on the 2's complement notation. Okay, first of all -11 is represented by 1011 and this is the sign bit. Okay, and if we calculate the 2's complement of this number, then we will find an output in this form 10101. Okay, this is the multiplicand and store in the BR register. I have already told in the previous steps. Okay, -13, the binary number of -13 is 1101. This is the signed bit, and if we take the 2's complement of this number, then we will find 10001. 2's complement equal to 1's complement plus 1, and it is stored in the QR register. Okay, after that we will follow the procedure of the flow chart. I have already explained this flow chart. Okay, and we apply this flow chart like this. Here a table contains Qn plus 1, accumulator, QR means here multiplier, Qn plus 1 bit register. Okay, SC means sequence counter. First of all this is the 5-bit representation. It means that's 101. So sequence counter n equal to 5 here. Okay, first of all accumulator is initialized. I have already told in this flow chart, accumulator first of all initialized by the 0, and it is represented in 5 bits because QR and BR is also in 5 bits. Okay, then it is represented accumulator initialized 0 0 0 0 0 0. Okay, QR means -13. The 2's complement of -13 is 10011. You can see. Okay, and Qn plus 1, again I have already told about this. Qn plus also initialized by the 0 and n equal to 5. Okay, first of all here the least significant bit of the QR. The least significant bit of the QR is Qn. I have already told here the least significant bit of QR is Qn. Okay, then we see here 1 and 0. The possible combination of this Qn plus 1 is 10 in the, if we will find Qn plus 10, then we go here add subtraction. We go this step means subtraction. AC minus BR is stored in AC. Then we can say that 10. We will find 10. We will find 10 from this Qn and Qn plus 1. Then 10 means AC minus BR is stored in AC. It means that AC is here 5 times 0, and BR subtraction by using 2's complement means the subtrend. We have to calculate the 2's complement of the subtrend. Subtrend means BR. BR means 10101. If we calculate the 2's complement of this, like BR complement plus 1, it means 1's complement plus 1, then we will find 01011. It means that AC minus BR means this is the minand, this is the subtrend. So then if we want to subtract AC minus BR, then first of all we have to take the 2's complement of the BR. BR is here 1 0 1 0 1, and after that if we calculate the 2's complement of 1 0 1 0 1, then we will find BR first complement plus 1, then output of this 0 1 0. Okay, we will find output 1 1 0 1 1. Okay, this is new AC. This is the new value of the AC. Okay, and the next step is arithmetic shift right. If we have calculated the first step, then we have to go in the flow chart. You can see that, you can see here, this step is complete. After that we go this arithmetic shift right, accumulator QR and Qn plus 1. Okay, like this you can see. If we shift this first bit is copy same here as it is, and this bit is shift to the right. It means that one bit shift to right. 0 is here, 1 is here, and 0 is shift to right at this place, and 1 is here. Okay, this one is comes at this place, and this one is like this. Similarly, we can say that this one is shifted one bit to the right, and we will find Qn plus 1 1. Before this it was 0 because this one is shifted to one bit to right. Okay, and after that sequence counter minus 1. It means that 5 minus 1 equal to 4. This is the first step. Okay, we will go till sequence counter becomes 0 and I have n equal to 4. Then we will go to the next step. Now new AC is 0 0 1 0 1. Okay, and QR is, new QR is 1 1 0 0 1. Okay, then we will find new pairs of Q and Qn plus 1 is least significant bit of the QR is Qn, and this is the new bit of Qn plus 1. Then we will find the next pair 1 1 1 1 here. 1 1 here means I have already told from the flow chart, if we will find these two conditions 0 0 and 1 1, then we can go directly at this step. Then arithmetic shift right, then I have to go for the shift right like this. 0 is as it is copy from the I have already explained the first step, and we will find after the arithmetic shift right in this form, this like this. Okay, and here this one is shifted to one bit right, then this is also 1. Then next possible combination of Qn plus, this is the Qn, and Qn plus 1 is 0 and 1 0 1. Okay, and SC equal to SC minus 1, 4 minus 1 equal to 3. Okay, this process will continue until SC equal to 0. Okay, now new value of Qn plus is 0 1, then 0 1. If we have 0 1, then we will follow this step. We will follow this step means addition. Addition means AC plus BR is stored in AC. Okay, we will follow this step. This means that here this is the AC and BR plus BR. BR I have already calculated. This is the BR. This is the BR value. Okay, this is the BR value. AC plus BR. Then we can add binary addition. 0 plus 1 1, 1 plus 0 1, 0 plus 1 1, 0 plus 0 1, 0 plus 0 0, 0 plus 1 1. New value of AC is this. Okay, 1 0 triple 1. Okay, here 1 1 1 0 and 0. This is the value of the QR, and this is the value of the Qn plus 1. After that arithmetic shift right again. First step is complete, then we will go to the next step, which is arithmetic shift right. Arithmetic shift right means this value MSB is just as it is, okay, and 1 is shifted to the 1 bit right, like the previous steps. Then we will find the final output like this. This one is go to the right 1 bit, okay, and this 0 is this 0 shift to the right, and the new value of the QR, the new value of the Qn plus 1 is 0. Before it was 1, okay. The new pair of Qn and Qn plus 1, 0 and 0. 0 and 0 means Qn and Q plus 1, okay. After that, sequence counter becomes sequence counter minus 1. 3 minus 1 equal to 2, okay. Now we will go to the next step. Now we have Qn plus 0 0, then 0 0. In this case, we skip these two steps. Only we have to follow arithmetic shift right like this, okay. Then 0 is shifted to the right here, then Qn is this and Qn plus in this, okay. Then new value is new value of Qn plus is 1 0, and sequence counter becomes sequence counter minus 1. 2 minus 1 equal to 1 here, okay. Then we will go to the next step until sequence counter, it means the n equal to 0, okay. The new value of the Qn plus 1 is 1 0. 1 0 means this. 1 0 means, if we will find in the flow chart, I have already explained, if we will find output of decision box 1 0, then we will go for this step. It means that subtraction. Subtraction means accumulator minus BR is stored in AC, okay. This step is just like as a step number first, okay. We have to follow BR complement plus 1 in the subtraction process. Then we will find an output like this, okay. And after that, this step, we have to follow arithmetic shift right, and arithmetic shift right means first MSB is as it is copy, and other bits 0 is shift to at this place, and 1 bit is shift at this place, okay. Similarly, like the previous step, we shift every bit to 1 bit right, okay. Then this bit is shift at this place. Now Qn plus 1, new Qn plus 1 is 1. It was before this step it was 0, okay. Then here we see that the sequence counter before this step was 1, and here sequence counter equal to sequence counter minus 1. It means that n equal to 0. Then if we find sequence counter equal to 0, then we will find a final output, okay. Otherwise we will go again to this step, okay. Then we will find final output, because here n equal to 0, and we will find the final output of multiplication in the form of AC and QR. AC and QR means here 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1 1 0. It means that this can be represented in the decimal 1 2 4 8 and 128. If we add these 128 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, then we will find 143. It means that we will find final output in the form of AC and QR in the form of binary number. After that we have to convert in this decimal number like this: 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power up to 2 to the power 7, 2 to the power 7. 2 to the power 7 means 128. 2 to the power 3 means 8, 2 to the power 2 means 4, 2 to the power 1 means 2, 2 to the power 1 means 1. The total of these decimal numbers are 143. Okay, we have proved minus 11 into minus 13, minus 11 into minus 30 equal to 143. Okay, hence proved. This is all about both multiplication algorithms. Okay, I have explained with an example a Booth algorithm. Okay, we will find a final output minus 11 into minus 13 equal to 143. Okay, this is all about of the Booth algorithm. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.